9 items sold in my eBay store this weekend, and then another 3 just sold this morning. It's Monday morning, and I can't seem to get everything together and out the door fast enough. So let's go over what sold. I'll do all 12 items. The total right now for just what the items have sold for is $1,206.20. That does not include the fact that eBay is going to take their fees out of that. Anything that I did free shipping on, I'm going to take the shipping costs out of that. So that is not what I get paid, but that is what these items total up to be for what they sold for. So let's start first with this Zara bracelet. It's a statement cuff bracelet. Bought it at live auction for $5. No one bid against me, but I started it off at $5. I sold it for $24 plus shipping. Next, I have these 3 diorama vintage Christmas ornaments in the box. Grabbed it at a yard sale for $1.25. Sold it this weekend for $15 plus shipping. I don't quite remember where I got this little brass, super heavy Dunhill desk clock. I believe I bought this off a table at live auction. I probably paid a couple dollars for it if I did. That this weekend this sold for $54 plus shipping. When I was at a local thrift store 2 weeks ago, all of these vintage handmade doll clothes were in there. They're so nice. I paid, I believe, $12 to $15 for the lot on all of them. Ended up selling them this weekend for $30 plus shipping. At a yard sale this summer, I grabbed this macrame shelf planter, hanging planter. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody had one of these back in like the 80s and 90s. Grabbed it for $2 at a yard sale. This weekend it sold for $30 plus shipping. Paper mache vintage pumpkin. Bought this at a Salvation Army 2 weeks ago for $41. It sold this weekend on best offer of $160 plus shipping. Cotton Curls brand new with tags, little turtle purse. Look how cute this thing is. I believe I got this at the Goodwill bins, so I paid less than $2 for it. It's super light. Sold this weekend for $24 plus shipping. This baggie is filled with gold filled and gold plated jewelry. There's 11 pieces inside. It sold for $110 with free shipping. When I have it like that, I group it all up, put it on the scale, show what it is in grams. And I wrote down what every single piece, how it was marked, whether it said plated, electroplated, filled, whether it was 12 karat through 18 karat. And I just took a snapshot of that list that I made and included it in the listing. This morning, this vintage Lee Union made jacket, it is monogrammed, it says Dennis on it, has a patch on it. I got this at an estate that I liquidated this summer at an on-site auction. This gentleman's clothing I bought, and I believe I paid $5 for this jacket. I sold this morning on best offer for $400 with free shipping. Started a sale this morning in my store. I think that's what just bumped these couple extra items at the last minute. This is cut from the cloth jeans. They went on sale this morning for 60% off. I sold them for $16 plus shipping. Long Ralph Lauren corduroy skirt. This went on sale this morning. Sold it for $19.20 plus shipping. It's that time of year. Put up the corduroy skirts, all the wool skirts, all the flannel shirts. You're going to want to start listing all that stuff. And then finally, I believe the last item we have that sold is this lot of 220 pieces of costume jewelry. Sold for $324 with free shipping. I will not ship it in this container, but every single piece is individually bagged. That's how I like to send it. And this will all go into poly mailers, which will then go into probably this will go in a 12 by 12 by 8 box. That's everything that sold. Like I said, $1,206.20. And now I've got to get it all packed up and get it to the post office.